Hey, thanks for the sub, Vets.
Oh.
Yeah, we're good. All right.
We good? We
Yep.
good? Okay.
Go for it.
Not this time, not my fuck up. It was Dom's.
Yeah, it was.
What's up, everybody? This is BZK, Camzy, Dom, and Cam for Esports Rundown Episode 6. We're here talking about some esports today. Really don't know which one's going on because I just looked at the list because I'm a lazy co-host. Let's be honest here. You guys don't need to agree.
It's based. It's just facts.
League,
Okay.
COD, Valorant, and Counter-Strike.
All right. So I guess we're starting off with League as per usual, because that has the most things going on. All right.
Thanks, Hubie.
So I'll just start us off here with the Latin America LLA. I want to say that these are new matches from.
These are new. Most of them.
Okay, yeah. So
They're new, yes.
okay, yeah.
They just have old matches on there, but they're new, just to give us the full picture of what's going on.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
I think last week we did talk about upper bracket,
the upper bracket,
semis
yes,
and everything.
yes.
So now
the
it's
lower
the
brackets.
bracket
We're
final.
starting the lower bracket semifinal is where we're starting
all
on
right,
this one.
So from there, again, just to recap from last week, upper bracket semis, we got Estral Esports with versus Six Karma. Six Karma took it 3-1. Ursus, I want to say that's how you say that, versus Rainbow 7. Rainbow 7 took that 3-2. Then lower bracket quarters, Infinity versus Ursus. Infinity took that 3-1. Then starting off with the lower bracket semifinals, we got Estral Esports taking it over Infinity 3-2. Then the upper bracket final, Six Karma versus Rainbow 7. Six Karma took that 3-2. And then also the lower bracket final, we got Rainbow 7 versus Estral Esports. I take which is going on probably right now, correct?
I think next week.
Yeah, I want to say most of these are next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably next weekend, yeah.
Yeah, most likely.
Then we got CBLOL Brazil. We got Pain 3-0 Red Candidates. Leauge 3-1 Los Grandes. Then lower bracket, Red Candidates versus Furia. Furia 3-2 as well. Los Grandes and Furia play next. The winner of that plays Pain Gaming, which was the loser of the upper bracket final of Pain versus Leauge. Pain did go down 3-1 against Leauge. So everything's looking normal. So far.
I would say so.
Everything's looking normal.
Yep. So going on, actually, going down the PSCS specific. Now, just a recap on this stuff. Upper bracket quarterfinals was Impunity and Team Bliss. Impunity won that 3-0. And then CTBC, Flying Oyster, and the Chiefs Esports Club faced off, while Oyster taking it 3-0. Lower bracket round 1 was Chiefs Esports versus Beyond. Beyond took that. Team Bliss was facing Deep Cross in the lower bracket round 1 as well, where Deep Cross took it 3-0 on that. Upper bracket semifinals was PSG Talon versus Impunity. Talon won 3-2, no surprise there. Going to the upper bracket final, Frank Esports, BZ's favorite esports organization, faced off against the Flying Oysters. The Oysters took that 3-2, moving on to face Talon in the upper bracket final. And lower bracket quarterfinals was Impunity versus Beyond. Impunity beat Beyond 3-2. Frank faced off against Deep Cross, and Frank beat Deep Cross 3-2. Facing Impunity in the lower bracket semifinal for a spot in the lower bracket final. So whoever loses the upper bracket will go down to the lower bracket and face the winner of Impunity.
And let's be honest with that, it's going to be Frank Esports.
Franks.
It's just they're going to come out there, clap some cheeks, and then they're going to qualify to wherever they're going to. Yeah. Again, 6 episodes in, still don't know shit about League of Legends.
We gotta get you watching some League of Legends.
You gotta work on watching it a little bit.
We gotta get.
I'm working on Rocket League right now.
At least LCS or like LEC or something, just to get you like.
Okay. I will say, I have watched a little bit of LCS, which I will say that. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Right.
We'll go with that.
Right.
And my friend was really drunk and wanted to watch League with me. That's
so Brandon was really drunk, is what I heard, and wanted to watch.
No,
League
my
with
friend
you.
Zach.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Bro, what the hell?
Oh my gosh. And I'll actually go ahead and jump on to LEC while we're at it as well, because I really wanted to talk about this one. Team BDS topping the boards here at 7-2. This is in the group stage. I mean, Adam's a beast. I mean, what are we gonna say? I mean, there's nothing else to say there. Astralis 6-3, which is also pretty interesting because Astralis has actually been looking to sell their team. which is something that a lot of things been coming out today, at least on that, them wanting to sell their team because of financial troubles. I don't think they're going to want to do that now, saying that they're second place in LEC. After
I don't
that's
think so.
G2 at 6-3, Vitality at 6-3, SK Gaming at number 5 at 4-5, Fnatic, of course, we lost one, 4-5 at 6th place, Koi 7th place, 4-5 as well, Mad Lions 3-6, and then the two, I hate to be mean, but the two losers of the group, Team Heretics and Excel Esports, Heretics 3-6, Excel 2-7.
Just like
respectful
just like Winter,
Look,
Winter.
They didn't
Congrats to
excel.
them.
They didn't excel. Yeah, they didn't do anything.
Yeah, like, look, if you name yourself Excel Esports, you should excel at one fucking esport. It
I
seems
agree.
like you can.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I agree.
And then also, just to touch on like the Astralis thing, are they getting rid of most of their esports? Because
No, just their league, because the league one takes up a lot of money.
okay, because I was gonna say, because did they pay a very pretty penny though for a device? However,
Nah, it's just device. It's just
It's
device.
just device.
yeah,
Get him
you
out
know,
of the door.
Definitely not one of the best Counter-Strike players in the world. Sorry, not really.
Alrighty, I'll go over the LPL in China here. I don't remember what we all covered last week, so we'll just go through it all. Royal never gave up 3-1 over Thunder Talk in the upper bracket here. Then they lost to, is that Billy Gaming?
Yep.
Billy Gaming 3-1 over Royal. Drop down to the lower side here. Top Esports 3-1 over Team WE, and then Top gets beat by, oh my god, 3-2. So now we got LNG versus, oh my god, and then Weeaboo versus Billy.
Weeaboo represent.
Well, JD and
And then
Edward's
also,
still waiting.
I mean,
Yeah, JD and Edward are waiting, but we'll get to them.
Let's
when
be
we get
honest
to
here.
them.
Just like Frank, they're just like Frank Esports,
Edward is OP.
and like nobody stands a chance against Edward. They are going to win. It's going to be Frank versus Edward in the grand finals of the
Jesus.
best League of Legends tournament ever.
So, someone get
Yeah.
this man something. Anyways, we're gonna head to LCK for
opium.
Korea. We did go over the semifinals last time. I'm 100% sure. But now the only match that has happened was T1 versus Gen G in the upper bracket final. T1 did take that 3-1. And guess what? Hanwha Life is out. So T1 is guaranteed to win this grand final.
Great.
It does not matter anymore.
Faker,
Go.
God. We
Faker
love
God.
Faker. Stan
Faker.
Faker.
Stan Faker.
Yeah.
You agree with that?
Now you know.
Yes.
Even though I was Team DRX at Worlds. Just the
I hate
run,
you.
man. The run.
I hate you.
The run was impressive.
I hate you.
You gotta get behind
I hate
the run,
you,
man.
I hate you. Move on. Someone's just.
You gotta get behind the run.
BZ, you want to take a jab at Vietnam for us?
Yeah. Yep. All right. First off, this is current group stages. We got GAM Esports 11-0. They're really being glamorous out here in these streets.
Discreet.
Then SBTC Esports, which I want to say their logo is a picture of a rooster. They're 8-4. So they're second place. Then 3, we got Cerberus Esports 7-4. Team Wales number 4. And then drop it down to 5. We got Sagon Buffalo. Think that's how you pronounce that. Then we got Team Flash, just like Cam, always flashing me in Counter-Strike. Then we got 7, Team Secret, and then 8, MGN Box Esports, 1-11. Honestly, I feel like I could beat them. I've never touched League a day in my life.
They'd mop the floor with you.
Yeah. They would make you look silly.
They'd mop the floor, hide the wet sign, and catch you slipping. Word to Blueface.
Catch you
Word to Blueface.
Just jumping off the Vietnam side of things and going to NA Copium. Just a recap of last week. Upper bracket semifinals was Cloud9 and CLG. Cloud9 winning 3-1 against them. FlyQuest and 100T. FlyQuest, not surprisingly, 3-0ing 100T. Moving on to the upper bracket final, which was Cloud9 and FlyQuest. Before I give you the results for that, we're going to jump down to the lower brackets. Lower brackets is going to be 100T and Golden Guardians. Golden Guardians 3-2ing 100T. CLG getting 3-0'd by EG. And then the lower bracket semifinal was Golden Guardians and EG, which I believe that's where we left off last time. EG getting 3-0'd by the Golden Guardians.
The Guardians are going for a run. They're going for a run here.
They're going for a run. Golden Guardians will be facing FlyQuest in the lower bracket final, while the upper bracket final, Cloud9 beat FlyQuest. Now, I kind of spoiled it, I guess, but Cloud9 beat FlyQuest 3-0 and will be meeting the winner of FlyQuest Golden Guardians in that grand final.
I want to see the run. I want to see it.
That's a pretty decent upset for Cloud9 over FlyQuest, no? Didn't FlyQuest run through the stage?
FlyQuest is really good, but Cloud9 also
they picked it back up at the
really
end.
Good.
Cloud9 was actually first seed.
Yeah, C9 was first seed. They were both tied in groups 14-4 on map count. So they were it was Cloud9 first, FlyQuest second, but tied in terms of map count on that. So Cloud9's a very, very good roster as well as FlyQuest. So nothing really surprises. What does surprise me is the Golden Guardians run.
Yeah.
Which they were 9-9 going into this.
And to wrap up league here, we got LJL for Japan. I'm just gonna say Hawks Gaming because that's who they are. First Access 3-0, and we got Fennel and Burning Core. Fennel took it 3-2, and that's all for now. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the Hawks Gaming versus Sengoku and Fennel versus Detonation Focus Me. I'm pretty sure that's what it is because it's only a quarter, semis, and a grand. So that wraps up League of Legends for us.
Yeah.
I say we go over to Val. I don't know about you guys. I say we go over to Valorant.
I'm all for it. And actually, to provide a quick update for everyone on this here, if I can pull this up really fast here, looks like Cloud9 is up 1-0 right now and up 10-5 on Fracture against EG. So they might be taking this possibly on this, but we can go ahead.
Really bad time to wear an EG jersey, Cam.
I'm only wearing it because of the academy team. We'll get to
Tarps
that.
Off.
Yeah, we'll get to
Tarps
that.
off.
We'll get to that.
All right.
First Challengers ended. I think we should go over that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
I just want to mourn a little bit.
Oh boy.
R.I.P.
Oh boy.
Moist Moguls. I thought that they were going to beat G2. I thought that they were going to get moisty with everybody and slip straight into the grand finals.
They made the run, baby.
Yeah, they lost 2-0. Like,
oh yeah, it's G2.
Yeah. So
G2 was one of the better teams on paper.
They
lost right away, but they made that run.
M80?
No, it's not too surprising. I don't think.
I
think M80 and G2 were the two top teams coming into it beforehand.
Yeah, I would say them or Guard. That's what I thought Guard, but maybe with everything that's been going on with the Guard, like internally, probably caused some issues there. But still third place, not too bad.
I'm gonna go over the bracket here. I got this bracket. I got it. So where we left off, we had no one played in Leauge yet. We had Disguised and we had TSM. TSM took that 2-0. Then we had FaZe and G2. G2 2-0 against FaZe.
FaZe down.
Then round 2, we had Oxygen versus TSM. TSM did lose 2-1 against Oxygen there. Then, as we were speaking, G2 versus Moist, 2-0 to G2. I'm pretty sure we talked about this. I'm pretty sure I picked G2 here. He was as most Moist coping, so let him do that. Then lower round 3, we had Oxygen versus G2. G2 also took that 2-1. Then we did not get the upper final, but it was the Guard versus M80. M80 did take that 2-1. Then that only left the lower final in the grand final. The lower final was the Guard and G2. 2-1 to G2. And I really wish they really pulled off this run, but M80 did take it in the long run, 3-1 over G2.
It would have been a crazy run. Literally losers round 1 all the way through.
What I don't understand about this esport in specific is you can go through the upper, but you can lose instantly, only lose once against any team, and you lost. But these teams in the lower, they have a full chance of just coming back with no repercussion of losing. That's my only
the
opinion.
teams in upper, they get 2 losses. Don't they?
In
Or they lose an
M80,
upper, they go down to lower.
I'm saying
but
M80. So if M80 lost this series, they wouldn't.
You're
get
talking
a
about
second
like
chance.
they don't
I
do
guess,
double. They don't
yeah.
do double.
Yes, they don't do
double-
bracket
they don't
They
do
reset.
do
reset.
double grand finals.
They don't do
Yeah,
the
yeah.
reset. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I see where you're going with that. Yeah. Yeah.
And then
That's my
also
opinion.
just kind of talking about the circuit points and also prize distribution with M80 winning everything. 10 points in circuit points, and then also $11,000 to split between orgs, teams, whatever. Second, of course, G2 6 points, 6,000. The guard 4 points, 4,000. Auction Esports 3 points, 3,000. Then just everybody else that didn't get points.
Fifth to
TSM
eighth.
Moist Moguls get 2K. Disguise and FaZe get 1 grand. Which honestly, straight up for a little tournament like this, 1 grand prize pool, even if you fucking not even take a map off of somebody, it's still pretty good. At least you're walking home with something in your pocket, you know?
No.
Like, unlike some games like Counter-Strike.
Participation trophy.
Yeah, at that
like,
point, I
here's
don't even want the
$1,000.
money. Paying more on
Yeah.
taxes.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like that's more offensive that they gave them money at that point. I
Yeah,
wouldn't want the money because it'd be
Because
like,
let's be honest,
wow.
like if say for FaZe Clan, for example, and Cam and I know this from running orgs and everything like that. If your org makes money, that money does not go to a players just yet. It goes to the
Yeah.
org, and then you need to split it between everybody, coaches, everybody else. So that $1,000 guarantee maybe like $70.
$5 and a bag of chips goes to the players at that point.
Yep.
Dude, like
Little
FaZe
snack.
just looks like you ain't gonna get anything. Like, here's a high five for you.
And actually, jumping off the challenger stuff, going in with the well, at least the Americas League has started for the main league for Valorant, and it actually
About
started
time.
yesterday. I'm gonna get with the Sentinels and 100 Thieves games, but I want to talk about Crew and Furia. Furia 2-0ing them, which is kind of surprising to me because Crew is a very, very solid squad. I'm kind of still surprised about that. I don't have too many statistics for those because I didn't really watch the games. I didn't watch at least that game in particular. And then actually today it was Leauge versus MIBR. Leauge winning 2-1 against MIBR, going up Leauge going up 1-0 now in their group stage. Now the Sentinels 100T game, because we are Americans, we are coping here.
That hurt.
We love
That was
Americans.
crazy.
American games. 100T versus Sentinels. Sentinels took it away 2-1, which is extremely surprising for me. I actually posted the scoreboard here. You won't be able to see it, but we can. I can read you just a quick stat here. Tens, 1.14 in terms of rating. He had 253 for the ACS, and then on top of that, 68 kills. I think topping the lobby here
Yep.
on this.
Yeah.
I mean, the man's back. The prodigy of NA is back.
And then also, I mean, his other teammate, sorry to cut you off, but
Zekin.
his other teammate, Zekin, 62, the second top in the entire server. And then we have Asana, 60, third, and then it's like, Asana, you said, right?
It's Asana, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
Asana. Literally carrying 100T.
Yeah, and
Like,
reason why I brought this up and why I have the scoreboard, because I typically don't like to jump into games like this, at least when it comes to Valorant. But what surprises me is Asuna wasn't supposed to be their best player. Their best player is Cryocells.
Yep.
100%. He is their best player. They are not. He's not supposed to be dropping 47 kills and going 58 deaths, so going negative at that point, minus 11. Austin is supposed to be the one that is like, you're supposed to flip the 2 spots for that. So it is surprising to see Austin doing that, but it's also nice to see Austin back to peak form from what he used to be.
Not only that though, 100 Thieves choked, by the way, on that.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys
100%.
know. They were
Yeah.
up 12-9.
I watched it. Yep.
And they 100% choked that game.
This Sentinels roster, you don't really recognize anyone anymore. If you haven't watched the game in a while, you only see tens, and that's it. And you're like, who are these other players?
Tens went the LeBron James way and played GM, clearing everyone out.
Yep.
I think now, Cam, correct me if I'm wrong, but Depp is the Counter-Strike player, correct?
He is the
Yeah.
Counter-Strike player. He played on Xset for a little bit with Zekken, and both of them went to 100, not 100T, sorry, Sentinels over the break. Both Zekken and not a huge fan of Depp personally. I believe he's is he their IGL? I'm pretty sure he's their IGL.
Well, if it's like Counter-Strike, he has -7 KD, so yeah.
Yeah, he's their IGL. Yeah. He's not the greatest player in the world, but he's pretty solid.
I mean,
so
he was also IGL in Counter-Strike because when he played for Complexity.
Yeah.
So
But it was an exciting game. I did end up watching that one though. That was out of the 3 games, I watched that one because the other 2, I'm just, no offense to Brazilians, I'm just not interested in Brazilian teams. I'm interested in NA for this one.
Yeah, it's kind of how I am as well.
Yeah.
And this
Also-
only league we really truly have a shot in,
Yeah.
or only esport, I guess.
Yeah. I agree.
Also, I just want to say real quick in Twitch chat because you guys can see that. Shout out to Doge hype with the word dot and then space com. Bots, become fucking better at it, please. At least like try to scam people legitly instead of using the word dot. I fucking hate bots so goddamn much. Like if it's like Cam knows a lot about bots from my like I fucking hate these people. Anyways.
That's about it for Valorant unless someone else has some
Yeah.
extra commentary for it.
Challengers kind of.
You
The
got
Turtle
something for
Troop
Challenge?
got their new name.
Oh, did they? I
The
did not see
Juicers?
that.
It's the Juicer Troopers.
No.
Okay, all right, I'm fine with that. Let's go.
That's
Oh, that's
amazing. That's amazing. I love it.
That's great though.
Also, before we move from Val, is there update on the C9 and EG?
I think it was just
score
1-0.
right now, Cam?
It's okay. It's 11-9. C9's up.
Dude, it is very bad for you to be wearing an EG jersey today. Like, holy fucking shit.
I'm a Cloud9 and EG fan. I mean, I'm just an NA fan, honestly.
You should have put on a damn Cloud9 jersey.
I have like even if I'm not a fan of the NA team, I buy a jersey from. Like I have Sentinel jerseys. I have a bunch of jerseys. I just buy because it's NA. That's
also,
all.
shout out to the guy at Arby's that thought that Cam was a professional player.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna head over to COD now. we have the major 4 qualifier standings here.
It started this week, so it's nothing too big. Everyone's coping because Rocker had a home series and LAN event and started 2-0, but it's against 2 bottom teams. It is what it is.
Matter. We take it.
They benched Attach, a vet for a young gun in Fame, and they look good.
There's
but
a Fame in COD?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Now, you know what, Kamzy? I'm looking over this here. I see Legion got their win against Boston Breach, and isn't there a certain person on Legion now that took over for 2 Real? Standy? Is that correct?
Yep, Standy.
Yeah, looks like it's
former
paying out.
Rocker member.
Yeah, looks like
He
it's
got
paying
dropped
out.
by Ultra. He had beef with Scrappy. Scrappy rage today. They almost came back and hit the reverse sweep on the Surge, but Surge closed it down. And Surge game 5.
So, okay, I do have a quick question. Like, this is something that I've always wondered because Counter-Strike does this a lot, which I think we all know. But say for Minnesota Rocker, do people have to move to Minnesota for the team?
No, most of the teams are based in like Texas, I think.
Okay, because I know, like, say for we probably all remember this during online for Counter-Strike. Liquid literally up and moved to, I think, was it London? It wasn't London. I think Germany. Wherever
like,
the Alienware.
I think some Ultra members
It's
all
Sweden.
live
I'm
there,
pretty sure it's Sweden, buddy.
Yeah, Sweden. Yeah.
Some teams live
they're
in
based
their
out there.
states, but a lot of the teams just based in Texas.
Okay.
It's easier to play, so they don't have ping differences too much. So it's just easier to play. Same area.
Right.
Yeah.
Should go over
First
the
weekend, so there's
standings
nothing-
here actually.
Yeah, it's first weekend, so it's nothing too big. Thieves and Rocker, they're leading it right now. They're both 2-0. Texas and Vegas 1-0. Subs 1-0. FaZe 1-0. Surge 1-1. I'm sorry, FaZe is 1-1.
FaZe 1-1, yeah.
And Surge 1-1. Breach 1-1. Gorillas, Ultra, Mutes, Ravens all need to get some wins to get some points on the board.
Yes, sir.
Maybe the Ultra shouldn't have dropped Standy.
Oh
Maybe.
man, didn't they just win? Oh man, they just dropped people. That's so
Yeah, that's crazy.
classic
Well,
move, guys.
They
Classic
won. They
move.
won after they dropped them, but now they got that hangover.
Yeah.
They got the
And then-
propel, and now they're
Yeah.
It's
slowly
very
dying.
COD-like for the people to just to drop players even after winning. It's just how it
Yeah.
is.
And then
Yeah.
also, before we move on to, I think our last subject, which is Counter Strike.
Yep.
Little quick things. Apex group stage for split ends May 7th. So
Yeah.
if you like Apex, I'm sorry, but tell them to get better tournaments. I guess.
Well,
And
here's the thing. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
and the Rocket League Major will be going on as we record the next episode. So there's also
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
Piggybacking off of the Apex stuff, since I'm the one I think out of all of us that really pays attention to it. May 7th. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. But May 7th, final day. What I plan on doing, and I'm gonna obviously talk to the guys here. I'm gonna have a bunch of clips set up, not like crazy amount, but like maybe 5 of the best plays from the whole split, as well as if for those who don't know how Apex works, I can do a quick session on explaining the point system on everything, because that's probably one of the most confusing point systems out of any esports.
Dude,
I
can't
actually
do
have a
math.
full
I damn near failed high school.
I
can't
have
do
a full
math.
understanding of the point system. Of course,
Oh,
Dom
God.
does too, from my understanding as well. But I have a full understanding of it now, so I would be able to at least explain how things work and then go over standings and clips on that. So we can go ahead and move on.
I
if
can't
y'all
wait for
like.
one rock to claim your major. There it is. That's how it was.
C9
last
closed
time.
it up in BDG 2-0.
Boom.
Cam,
Yeah.
just take off the jersey.
I have nothing under it. I'm not giving it. I'm not doing that, buddy.
Well, shit.
I'm not giving anyone a show. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Not today.
No
All
shows
right,
allowed.
so moving on to Counter Strike. Update for everybody here. Us four still, fuck you, Valve, don't have CSGO 2
Whoa.
keys.
Valve,
It's
he
all
didn't
I
mean it.
want.
Valve, he didn't mean it. He didn't mean it.
It's all I
like
want,
you.
Valve.
Cam, you already knifed me
Please.
in the back once. You're not getting it. Shut the fuck up.
Valve, please.
It is funny though.
I'll
Each
do it
time
again.
somebody each time somebody like says fuck you or something in chat, we just go not getting a key.
Yeah.
So,
no more key for us.
I guess let's talk about CSGO news first,
Mhm, yeah.
and then we'll go into brackets. So TSM confirmed that they are returning into Counter-Strike, which,
Yep.
if I'm not mistaken, they're probably returning into Counter-Strike for Counter-Strike 2 once that is official.
Yeah, so I'll explain this one because actually I wanted to go a little bit farther into this one
Okay.
here. TSM currently we've I don't know what's been going on today, but it's been a bunch of problems with esports orgs just not having money and just dropping everything. This
Because they're paying their players like they're professional athletes.
and we could be
so
all
they
here to
got
talk.
the money coming
yeah.
We're not going to jump into that because we will be here all night talking about that.
in.
But TSM, basically, their finances are failing. They're going to have to be leaving a lot of their esports. CS is one of those esports they have said that they are going to enter, is one of the only esports they're going to enter. They're going to probably stay in league and everything, of course, but they're going to be dropping most of their teams. I would expect Apex. Do they have a Rocket League team? I'm sure they'd keep the Rocket League team if they have it.
They
No, they
did,
don't.
but
Okay.
that was gone.
That went out the window. Okay. I didn't know
If
about
you
that
guys
one.
know, weed them girls. That's all you gotta say.
So I want to say though that
You would know the team.
TSM is the best Apex squad out there, right?
The
It's
most
them and NRG.
Yep.
the
I'd
issue
say.
the issue being is they are, from the article, that they are basically saying that they are only going to stay in esports that are popular. Apex is a popular esport, but it's not popular
not that
enough to keep.
popular.
It's not. Well, yeah.
It's
Battle
popular. It's
Royale
just not as
wise.
popular.
Battle
Yeah,
Royale
yeah,
wise.
yeah.
Battle
Yeah.
Royale
I didn't mean
wise
it's
is
not
popular.
popular. I'm just saying like it's not
Yeah.
It's
Compared-
not like like
compared to the
League,
Dotas, the
They're gonna-
leagues, the
CS.
My understanding is the only ones they're going to stay into is probably going to be CS and League. I would be surprised if they kept their Valorant team as well at this point. Because as
RIP
popular as
World
Valorant is, they're not in the main league. I don't see them keeping it. It's going to cost more money because Valorant players are inflated when it comes to prices.
Trainwrecks could buy TSM and name them Steak.
There you go.
Just for the RNG shooter, let's pay him more
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Anyways,
jumping actually to the next piece of news, which is a two-parter. Honoris has ceased their operations. Honoris was a organization created by the two Polish legends Taz and Neo. When they couldn't find a team to play on, they wanted that, and also they wanted to control their own organization. They wanted to be in control of everything. They ceased their operations because they were paying out of pocket for everything. So
That
they
hurts.
are, yeah, it sucks. Now there is even more bad news on this because not only is that's one prominent Polish org leaving the scene, but also Taz has retired. The Polish legend, one of the greatest players, you can name him top 20 of all time in CS, has finally retired on us. And it just sucks, to say the least.
I'm not gonna lie.
I hope he has a great retirement.
I did kind of shed a tear when I saw that.
He'll be back in CS2. Anyways.
No.
Probably.
I honestly thought about that though. Watch him be like, I retire from Counter-Strike, and then Counter-Strike 2 comes back as coach. But what would be kind of cool for Taz is because I know that he does stream sometimes. Is if Liquid picked him up as a streamer, because then
like they did with Pasha.
Yeah. And also, I don't know if we talked about this last week or not, or when it happened, but Pasha was recently in a fight and sadly got his ass beat. Even though I love Pasha, but I could kind of see Liquid being like, you know what, Pasha's here, let's get Taz, and then I think Neo, I don't think there's nowhere on him retiring. Maybe I could be wrong though.
How you do Pasha like that? You brought that up and it just jumped right off the subject.
See, I love Pasha.
Yeah, he got his ass beat, but let's jump back over.
I watched his first fight. He won his first fight.
I know. I'm messing with you.
I paid a very sketchy Russian website like 11 rubles or whatever.
Oh my god.
To watch the fight.
Oh my gosh. Okay, moving on. Another piece of sad news with CS is the We Play Academy is being put on hold because it's based off of Ukraine. We Play Academy is the main academy for CSGO. That is where all the tier 1 organizations put their academy players. It is the only academy league in CS, and they are putting out a hold due to the Ukrainian war. They cannot risk the lives of their personnel. I'm in full support of it. I get it completely. It just sucks because that is our academy league. Poof.
I mean, it's also like let's be honest, not to get political or anything, but if you think that's fucking stupid, literally go fuck yourself.
Yeah, there's more important things going on, but it doesn't take away from it sucking at least.
Yeah. It definitely sucks because honestly, We Play Academy straight up. I'm gonna be honest, it's more fun to watch sometimes than actual pro because
these kids are cracked.
Yeah, you also you don't know really what's going to happen because Academy doesn't get pushed as well as mainstream Counter-Strike, but also speaking about mainstream, PGL to host first CSGO 2 major.
Interesting.
Please, for the love of Christ, don't make it be like Krakow. Krakow, I hate it. Krakow, honestly, it's I love how Gambit won, Zeus got his major, everything like that. I like how it ended, but the production of Krakow, I just did not like.
Okay, but here's my thing about that too: is they did fine with Antwerp and Stockholm.
Exactly.
So,
I know, but also me personally, I would like to see Katowice and or Cologne be another major. Honestly,
okay, I feel that
because they've hosted again the former last 2 majors. Then we have Blast and the PGL again. I'm just give another one a stop. But honestly, face it, I don't want to see them as well. I don't.
Okay. Well, talking about the major, jumping on to that point here, EG is actually going to be replacing Detonate. Detonate, a young, studded NA roster. EG will be replacing them and the RMRs. Now, their roster will consist of the previous roster of Hex T, Wiz, Breeze, Automatic, and Nealon. Refresh was subjected to go to EG, but that is within the time frame of roster lock, unfortunately. So we won't be seeing any changes with that. But EG is probably just going to get 0-3'd. They're not going to do anything. I actually would have rather them put their academy team in over them because their academy team is 20 times better.
Also, speaking about, I think it was the RMR or something. I want to say qualifier maybe, but did you guys see the team that had a player live banned on on
Yeah.
stream while they were playing. That
Yeah, I
shit,
saw
like,
that.
how do you fuck up that bad? Like, literally. But anyways, now moving on.
He was using
Actually,
the
no,
free
one more
hacks.
piece.
He was using the free hacks. That's why.
Yeah, freehacks.com. Please sponsor us. Anyways, one more piece of news. VP is officially back in Counter-Strike. They cut ties with the Russian government, so now Flint, Quicker, Jame, Kieran, right?
Kieran.
Yeah, and then Fame is now under the VP banner once again. Hopefully, even though technically VP did win the major, but it was under the Outsiders brand, hopefully that just like people just kind of don't forget that. But they are, I think, as right now, because I want to say that we took the screenshot today, they're number 8th in the world, which I think that was what Outsiders was, or like number 9th. I forgot. But RIP to the Outsiders saga, even though they're
My
fucking
my
major
question is,
champions.
does their Grand Slam transfer? Would that transfer if like they change their name?
Well,
I
they
know
did it,
it's done, but I'm saying, what if like FaZe didn't win that? Would it have transferred under that name?
Oh, you're saying if Outsiders would have won the Grand Slam, would have transferred? I doubt it would have. No. I don't think so.
Because I mean, if you just look at HLTV where we're getting all this, they didn't even transfer the major trophy over.
Oh,
not
so
to be-
it's still under Outsiders then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not to be political about it either, they're not going to want to put VP under the spotlight again, saying that they won a major when they were in cahoots with the Russian government. They don't want that. So they're not going to want to be like, oh, you won a major while you were with the Russian government. Then it makes them look bad again.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're not going to acknowledge it.
But I mean, like for just like the major coming up and everything, they will technically say, like they kind of have to.
Yeah, they will say the lineup won the
VP,
major.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
yeah.
VP or Outsiders won the major and
Totally.
everything like that.
Totally, yeah.
But also, I mean, granted, Virtus Pro still one of the most highly decorated, one of the most highly decorated CSGO teams ever of all time. Again, once nicknamed the Virtus Plow, and then got all rusty and failed. Sadly.
Let's talk about some brackets now,
I was about to
boys.
say,
How
who wanna take a
about
jump
we
with bracket?
Blast Premier Spring Group America. Let's see here.
Mhm.
So this quarterfinal's already I'm already devastated. Pain versus MIBR. Pain takes it 2-1. Pain did have a good showing. They did have a good showing recently, so that's good.
Yeah.
Liquid and Nouns. Liquid 2-0. Okay, as it should have been. Complexity and Imperial. Imperial 2-1. This is just like I'm getting a little frustrated here looking at this. And you got Fury and EG Black. I'm more frustrated now. 2-1 to EG Black.
I'm
Insane
not,
plays
because
by the
EG
boys.
Black is actually a good team. Should replace their main team.
Well, you had these teams were just in EPL or ES, whatever the hell. Oh my god.
EG Black wasn't in EPL.
Well, I know
Furia
Fury did good.
Furia was.
They did
Fury did
good.
I was laughing the whole time during the match because the announcers were talking about EG Black and like they don't even know if this team's going to be the same next week.
Yeah.
Sure, that is true.
I gotta say, shouts out to my boy Junior on that, and George. George is actually an up and coming NA player. He's very good. I think he could play on Tier 1 Counter-Strike personally, because I've watched so much of him. I'm excited to see where he goes with it, but shouts out to them. They killed it.
Also, I just gotta say, the match stats. I'll break it down a little bit. K Serrato, 60 and 49 plus 11 KD. Uria, Uria. Yeah. 64, 52 plus 12. Safe, 48, 50, -2. Art, 41, 58, -17. Drop, 39, 40, -10. Then HEXT, or Hexit, right?
Yeah, HexT.
Yeah, HexT. 50-49. George 54-62, -8. Rush 40 to 49, -9. Wolko 38-59, -21, and then Junior, my boy, my gamer, 71-36 plus 36 KD. Now, I'm just saying, if I was head of EG, right? If I owned that org, I would look at my main roster, the one that gets all the shine, right? And be like, hey, by the way, y'all fucking suck. You're moving to EG Black. I'm bringing EG Black up to main.
But wait.
That's what they should do.
But wait, there's more. Imperial versus EG Black. I wonder what happened here, right?
Yeah, well, we
Oh,
don't need
he's
to
just
talk
such a
about that now,
great
do we?
player. Let me tell you about it.
Smoking.
Oh, let me tell you.
Smoking on the 2-0.
Imperial
EG
2-0 EG Black. Jesus.
That's voice crack.
I know,
Okay.
right?
Also,
Go
I
ahead.
mean, we want to talk about it?
No, we're still going semis here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You got Pain and Liquid.
Mm-hmm.
Pain 2-1.
All the pain in my heart.
Yeah.
Then
Rip.
The fuck?
Pain
Liquid
versus
sucks, dude. I'm
Imperial. I think I'm seeing this correct. It's a Imperial 2-0.
2-0. They 2-0'd them. Yeah.
So that brings Imperial to the Blast Premier
Spring
final.
final. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Imperial
Yeah.
out of Liquid, Complexity, Infuria,
Yeah.
and Pain.
what?
Imperial.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just gotta say, let's talk about this EG Black versus Imperial match real quick.
Okay, PC. Go ahead. Let's see
First
what you
off.
have to say.
Hurry up with your cope.
I'm not gonna lie. Imperial fucking sweeped them easy.
Yeah. It's
But-
a 2-0. Yeah.
Yeah. But also, you have my boy. I've always liked him, regardless of anything about Rio Major or whatever that I'm not going to get into, because we all know how I feel about that major. My boy Fallen, 50-30 plus 20 KD. That man is absolutely amazing. I've always loved Fallen. Then Shello, plus 14, 43-30. Bolt's another, honestly, I would say underrated player. I've always liked Bolts for some unknown reason, honestly. Don't know why. 38-30 plus 5. Vinny, which was, if I'm not mistaken, Vinny was on Furia last major, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No. Vinny has not been on Furia for over a year, brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Vinny, 38-40, -2. Joda,
Cope.
35-32.
Cope.
They're
plus 3.
coping because they got their ass
Cope.
completely kicked.
Okay, I will
beast.
say this. I
Cope.
will say this. I'm not trying to cope as well, but
Double
we got
cope.
sweeped. We got sweeped, but we
Oh.
did. We hold up.
We beat Furia.
We beat Furia.
Yeah.
On top of beating Furia, we took Imperial, which Imperial was still a top 3 Brazilian team, to 30 rounds in one map, which was their nuke match, which was their pick. That's one of their best maps. We took them. We lost 16-14 to them. And Junior still, I will say the other players didn't really play too well.
No, they didn't.
But Junior still was the only positive player with a 1.09
And now,
rating.
mind you, I'm actually not
That's 'cause he
coping
went
because I
crazy.
do like.
Yeah.
I'm not coping though because I actually really do like Imperial, and I'm glad that they won.
Right.
Because Fallen's still one of
Junior's
my
a
favorite
demon.
players. He is, honestly.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, Junior played for Extra Salt, right?
Junior played for Furia, and before playing for
That's
Furia,
it. Yeah.
he played for someone else, and I can't remember who it was. But I do agree with the EG Black team overtaking the main team, but I will say that the main team has Wiz, which Wiz to me is the better opera than Junior. Wiz is just 20 times better. Wiz is actually able to put up consistent performances against EU teams, which is what is more important in this case. So that's all I'm going to say about that, though, because we want to move on to this this European
Spring Showdown, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah, I got this.
All
I
right.
got this too.
Okay, go ahead.
You
Let's
got
hear it,
NIP Ninjas in Pajamas versus OG. 2-1 NIP. So I think that's already an upset in a way. But you know, you can go ahead.
I would agree.
Then you got Cloud9 versus Copenhagen Flames. Cloud9 took that 2-0. Okay, you know, normal. Big versus Rare Atom. Rare Atom take a game, but Big wins it 2-1. Rare Atom looking scary. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I mean, based on what they've been doing, but then you got Fnatic and 9, 2-1 for 9.
Another surprise there.
I'm not liking this. Then you got the semifinals. You got NIP versus Cloud9. Cloud9 take that 2-1. Then you got Big versus 9. Big takes that 2-1. Then the grand final. I love Big to death, but Cloud9 take it 2-1 over Big.
Yep.
And that takes them to the spring showdown.
Yep.
Now, just a little bit of extra commentary on OG. They're playing without their IGL Nexa, as well as they're playing with Smooya instead of I forget who I think maybe Neofrag. I'm not sure who he was. Who? What?
I said maybe. I'm not so sure.
Okay. It was no, sorry. It was who were they replacing? Who's the other player on this team? Dexter. They didn't have Dexter, their main opper, or Nexa. So they were down. Still, I still think they were better than NIP because NIP just sucks. I mean, they're just not good anymore. So now NIP is with config without having Hampus. So I mean, I guess maybe it was still coping, I guess, here, but I don't know. I would still say OG upset.
Also, I do want to say this because I saw something on Twitter and I want your guys' opinion. Cloud9, I'm not taking anything away from them. Honestly, amazing ass team. Like, straight up. Fucking, it's the old Gambit roster. Absolutely love it. But I saw this on Twitter and I don't know how to feel about this. This may be a hot take. But I'm sorry.
Go for it, buddy.
Do you guys feel like Cloud9, I hate to say this, but is only a odd line team? Because this was a odd line qualifier, if I'm not mistaken, or a odd line showdown for last.
No, they made finals. They made finals.
Okay.
They've consistently proven on LAN that they can win. I think people forget that they won IEM Dallas 2022 on LAN, as well as that bracket having FaZe on it as well. I don't think they had to face FaZe. Actually, no, they did. They actually beat FaZe in the quarterfinal. This was when FaZe was really good. After Antwerp, they beat FaZe 2-1 in quarterfinals for that. And it went on to beat Big and ENCE when ENCE had Spinks and was really good. So I think Cloud9 is definitely far from a online only team. They've proven multiple times they can handle this. So
also, I'm going to put this out here right now. Somebody's putting Dom on the spot. You want to say some things, Dom?
I'm gonna say good night, Peyton. That's my nephew or my niece. Jesus, Peyton. Good night.
Good night.
Sorry, I had to. I looked at chat.
She's a boy. Oh, Dom.
Oh my god. Anyways, we have the spring final here. The teams are lined up here. We got G2, FaZe, Heroic, Navi, Vitality, Cloud9, Astralis, and Imperial. It's amazing that FaZe is here because G2 is not going to be doing good.
And look at the locations. In Washington, D.C., no NA teams around.
What do you mean? FaZe is NA?
Yeah.
And
Cloud9's NA too. Yeah, C9's NA too.
I'm taking Navi.
And G2 is NA in Valorant. That makes them NA in CS2.
Technically speaking, Imperial, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're based out of the US.
Fallen played for Liquid a couple years ago. That makes him NA. Yeah, I mean,
and then also technically when SK was a thing and Luminosity, that was technically North America. They were in North American qualifiers. Dude,
God,
we
this is
fucking
horrible.
suck.
We
fucking suck.
We cope.
NA
but,
okay. So I don't think the brackets are out yet for. Oh yeah, because that's all the way in June.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, that's
Which
kinda
now,
far away.
mind you, I want to say that is the last tournament going to be played on CS.
Is it? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think IEM
think
Dallas is
Paris.
after this.
Yeah.
I thought they said Paris.
Paris is May. That's the
Yeah,
last major.
Paris is May. Yeah.
IEM Dallas, I think, is gonna be the last event. I'm pretty sure. Let me confirm that real fast. No, maybe you're right. Actually, hold up.
I want to say that I saw something about that.
Yeah. Actually, that is
So
correct.
these are the top 8 teams of all time in CS, basically.
Yeah.
And you want to know the
Honestly,
best part?
At least
It
there's
makes
Astralis. Oh yay!
Fuck Astralis.
Oh,
The Danes,
yay!
let's
And
go.
It makes sense because G2, FaZe, Navi, Vitality.
Well, there's
Cloud9,
Heroic. Heroic had a
Astralis.
run. Heroic has had a run at one
Heroic,
point.
yeah.
Okay.
I think a lot of those are either major runner-ups or major winners.
Well,
For
you
my
see,
stuff.
there's Imperial here.
Oh, then Imperial, but yeah, we just pretend that doesn't exist.
I just want everybody at home to know the rankings real quick for the teams attending. We got G2 number 1, FaZe number 2, Heroic number 3, Navi number 4, Vitality number 6,
Where's
Cloud9
number
number
5?
7. Yeah. I wonder who's
Where's
5.
Where's number 5? Wow. You know, I
Wow,
think
it's almost like it's a fucking NA team named Liquid,
They
and we
suck.
fucking suck.
I'm sorry. They deserve
Liquid.
to not
Liquid
be top
seem
10.
to. Liquid seem to be a. I think
They're
they
they're
went
always
missing.
top 5, and they never win.
They went missing when they
Ever.
played Pain Gaming.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I feel like Liquid pays HLTV to just have like a top 10 spot all the time.
I think so.
Like
They don't win, and they stay in top 5.
I got a
what's
hot
up?
take. I got a hot take.
Uh-huh.
All right. Hot take.
For Liquid. This is
Oh,
an
for
NA
Liquid.
Topium hot take. Yeah, just hear me out, because this is actually something that could be built upon. We get rid of Kendar. He's not working anymore. He's not working. You look at his stats, they've been horrible. They've been absolute garbage. He's been the issue for Liquid. I hate to be someone that pushes that stuff on because I like Kendar a lot. I was so super happy when they re-signed him. I think there is better talent in this NA ecosystem now to replace Kendar. There's a person named Swisher on ATK. He would be able to fit that role better than Kendar can. I'm just saying, Liquid, if you hear me, all right, it's time to get rid of the European. Let's get an NA person in there. And if we win, it feels a lot better because then people can't say, oh, the European carried
Let's go
you.
Snag Jr.
I'm
No,
not
we don't
okay.
need Junior. We have OC. OC looked fine. It was literally Kendar.
People at home aren't going to know why I just start laughing. It's not what Cam was saying. What Cam is saying is actually pretty fucking based. It's because Tom and I were drawing circles in the Google sheets. We just kept on like fucking drawing. Like I saw Tom moving, I was like, I need to. So that's why I started laughing. But it is kind of fucking funny how you have the top 4 teams, then Liquid's not there. Then it's Vitality number 6, Cloud9 number 7, Astralis number 16, and then Imperial number 34. Honestly,
You got number 1
Not
and you got
take-
number 34. I'm pretty sure that's the first matchup anyway. It's gonna be G2 Imperial.
probably.
so
G2.
I'm not.
G2's gonna lose 0-2.
Also, before we go into predictions, because I just want to know how you guys think it's going to turn out. With just like winners. I do want to say, I love how Astralis is in every single blast.
Oh my
that there
gosh,
is.
here we go. I
I'm
know
just
where you're going
saying.
with this.
I'm just
Cope,
saying,
easy.
isn't
Easy, Cope.
isn't Blast a Danish like
All
tournament
right. Well,
organizer?
I'm
No.
picking Navi to win.
What?
that's what I was gonna pick, bro. Cause
You got Navi too?
Cause simple is
Yeah, that's
My
true.
bad.
Okay. All right. So I have 2 picks, but I'm gonna go with just one. I wanted to just pick Vitality for funny, just for the funny. If they
I'll pick
win,
last.
just-
I'll pick last.
No, I'll pick last.
But
Motherfucker.
I'll give my serious pick for this one. I do think as a one last hurrah before Heroic goes under financially over the summer, Heroic's gonna win this. The one last hurrah. I'm just saying they don't have enough
It
funds to
saves
last
the org.
2023.
Both
The
my
players
picks.
donate all the money.
Imagine
The
prize
players
pool
give the
saving
org all the money.
All right, listen. I'm already gonna call it. Bees is gonna pick Astralis here. I'm letting you guys
he's
know.
just picking FaZe. He's a
Yeah.
FaZe
Face up,
fanboy.
baby.
All right. Well, guess what? I still have to pick. So and
Let's
he
hear
said
it.
he said he was going last. So I'm actually gonna pick
Imperial.
Premier Danish.
Okay.
Right?
Uh-huh. Right.
You see where I'm going here? Astralis.
Yeah. Mm.
I'm going G2. All right. Anyways, G2 it is.
Not
All
right.
being.
Not your.
And
You're going
Bees.
with
I want to
Kansas?
pick. I want to pick FaZe, but I know he wants FaZe, so he can have FaZe.
You know, look, Dom. We can tie. It's okay. We finally broke the ties.
Oh no, we're
I'll
not doing
go-
ties.
I'm gonna go with the heroic side of things here, just for a heroic hoorah. So
You know what? Honestly, I do want FaZe to win, but I would be fine straight up if Imperial won. I would be fine with that.
that'd be
I would
funny.
love to see Fallen
That'd be silly.
hold up the last
That'd
trophy
be a funny haha.
of
Yeah.
of Counter Strike.
That'd be a little silly thing to do.
It would be. It would be, but like straight up, it's
And
gonna
I'll
be
be there.
FaZe.
I'll be there to see it.
Oh yeah. Cam's going. Depending on how much money I have, we'll see.
I was supposed to go, but I gotta go out of town. Fred's
Yeah.
birthday.
Kamzy hates me. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
All
I do.
right.
And we will
so-
actually have Cam live at the
Live.
event.
He's
I
gonna
will
take
stream it.
videos and scream
If they allow
like
me
a
to stream
K-pop
it, I'll.
fan.
If they allow me to stream it, I'll stream it.
I
I'll be
actually
there.
do
He'll be
want
live.
to talk to you about that though, Cam, because when I went to I am Oakland, we needed press passes. Like they literally confiscated my video camera.
You're like,
I brought it in. They saw it. They're like, "Do you have a press pass?" No. Ours.
you should have said
I was
I
like,
am BZK.
"Can I get it back?" They're like, "After you leave, you can." I was like, "Bitch, I have another video camera. You want to take my phone?"
You didn't hit him. You didn't hit him with the. Do you know who I am? Come on,
Oh,
man.
dude, I barely had 1,000 followers back then. This was I am Oakland.
Do you know who I am?
2016.
Do
You know who I am?
I'm world renowned, famous Twitch streamer.
Borderlands 3.
Yeah, Borderlands
Twitch
Twitch streamer, BZK25.
And
The funny part
podcast
is
extraordinaire.
I did meet Carlos, former owner of G2. I'm not gonna lie, I did meet him. Randomly, I'll tell this story real quick. My dad was very pissed off that I couldn't get fucking the badge, and he wanted me to ask people, but I was very shy. So we saw this random guy with the badge, and he's like, "Hey, ask him." I was like, "No, it's whatever." So he's like, "Okay, fuck it, fine." Taps the guy on the shoulder. He's like, "Hey, how do you get that badge?" The guy looks at my dad. And was like, I own a team." He's like, "Oh, what team?" Points up, and sure enough, G2 is playing. And I was like, "Oh shit, that's the owner of G2." He's like, "Ah, cool. You want our seats? We're about to leave." Like, and we literally gave our seats to Carlos and a Brazilian team owner. I don't know which one.
And Carlos never forgot that.
Yeah. Nah,
What a
he
man.
did.
What a
Yeah.
man.
He didn't respond to my emails
What a
34
Chad.
times.
You're a Giga Chad for that one, buddy.
I know. Also shout out to NIP winning that winning that tournament.
Made you a fan for life, huh?
Well, I was already a fan. And
Easy
then,
doesn't know what he's a fan of. He's just a fan.
dude, so the person wearing the fucking EG jersey.
I'm a fan of NA. What can I say?
Yeah, fucking you
cope.
co-parted than I do.
Yep.
All right.
At least Twist is NA.
To kick off some closing notes here. Jake Lucky, thank you. Kick versus Twitch. 800 subs on Kick was 3,800. 800 subs on Twitch was 2,000.
Yeah.
Kick might be the move, bruh.
Well, I don't know with somebody by the name of Aiden Ross saying some things.
Yeah, just
Yeah, he's
We're gonna fade Ross off of
he's
it, and then-
swinging some nice
Bro.
words.
yeah, he's
But
Aiden's Aiden.
I guess like to talk about Kick real quick. They did sign Hikaru. Isn't that his name? The chess
Not
streamer.
full time, but yeah, he's gonna be streaming there.
Oh, I thought it was full time.
Nope, not full time.
So they're not doing the Twitch and YouTube contracts where it's like you can only stream here.
I don't think so. I was
Okay.
reading. I saw that he said it's not full time.
Oh, okay. I mean, you know what? Honestly, shout out to Kick then. Straight up. That's actually a really good move. But honestly, Twitch, I know you're not listening, but if you are, literally up the sub rev straight up. Or allow ad incentives to be less intrusive for the viewers and everything like that. Because straight up, I made shit off of ads this month. I think last month I made like $13 off of ads.
Yeah, so Twitch,
And then-
thank you so much for letting us stream here. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
By the way,
Thank you so much for letting us stream.
Nah, dude, I shit talk Twitch on my stream all the time.
Okay.
But for real though, streamers on Twitch are now all across flat on the board, 50-50 for sub rev, which honestly I've always had. I've never had the 80-30 or the 70-30 elusive sub split. But honestly, YouTube, I want to say it's 70-30. Battle it out with YouTube. Kick, it claims 100, but we'll see if Aiden Ross destroys that real quick. I'm shitting on him so hard because he deserves it. But yeah, straight up, that's how I see it. Then let's just take a thing from chat here real quick. So you guys talking about the Wiz 101 Arena tournament rankings or raid race? No.
I will be honest, Fruity, I do have Awesome the Sauce taking the whole thing. The whole Wizard 101 tournament. If you guys know Wizard 101, I have him taking the whole thing. Is Awesome the Sauce.
Good.
What did Cam leave?
I got like kicked or something. I was like, when did I get?
Yeah, I saw that. I
I
was
was
like,
about to drop the hottest take of 2013 on Wizard 101, but they totally
what?
kicked
Then
me.
drop it.
I'm good now. I'm being silenced over here. I don't know who. Cloud, I know this is you. I'm
Wait,
being
you're in
silenced.
the Wiz 101 tourney?
Oh,
If you guys
Yeah,
don't
man.
know,
Yeah,
like,
I'm
we're
1v1 in
just kinda-
Cloud. And the
we're
grand
just
finals.
kinda-
we're
like-
letting chat go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Watch us
Ask your
live,
questions, pal.
honestly, on
Watch us live.
Didamda, twitch.tv/Didamda.
Fishy124 is my name. Okay.
Let's go, vets.
Anything else, chat? Anything else?
You know what? Actually, on a real note, I do want to say real quick, thank you everybody for watching this. Straight up.
Wow.
Shout out to. Don't say wow because I'm about to hype you up, you asshole. Shout out to Cam for setting up the sheets today.
Yes.
Fucking
Nice work.
Hi,
yeah,
I'm Cam.
yeah. And then Camzy for just.
Camzy helped me.
Setting up the sheets today.
Camzy helped me. I was
Look,
the only
in
one
our
who
group
did it.
chat, Cam said, "I'll set up the sheets in about 2 hours."
Yeah. I actually took 3 hours because I wanted to watch some anime before I did that. So I was like, you know what? It's waiting to do this. And I go in there and Camzy's already done it. I was like, did Dom do this or did Camzy do it? And Camzy's like, I did it. I was like, cool. Thank you. You made my job easier.
Shout out to Camzy.
the Cams.
To the Cams. Dab. For setting up the sheets. Shout out to Dom. He moved. That's why he's in a different background. Also,
He
he's
just
an
dropped his
asshole
address
because he
text?
said in my stream that he would wear a button-down shirt, a blue button-down shirt, but didn't.
He would rock
And then
that.
also, I was a lazy piece of shit. I was streaming, but I
Yeah,
also
he's
have.
lazy.
I had.
All right. One more thing from chat. He says, Vet says, what about RuneScape OSRS? What y'all know about that? Oda Block, he's gonna win the tournament. He's gonna take it 3-0.
I actually know something about RuneScape.
Oh God, you
Hot
just
off
said it
the
wrong.
press. Hot off the press. I'm pretty sure
RuneScape.
in the lovable country of Venezuela, at one point the economy was so down fucking bad that RuneScape Gold was more valuable than their own currency. So they literally, the government was paying people to have, I think, like wooden swords or some shit to farm a dragon or like a creature monster in RuneScape to get money, and they were getting paid through RuneScape Gold because conversion rates, and they could actually get money for RuneScape Gold to feed families and shit. This is actually true. You can look it up. I'm not even lying. It will be in the description of this video. I will find the actual news article. I read it and
putting that in the
died
description.
fucking laughing.
We're not putting that in the
We're
description.
not putting.
So-
Anyways,
That's not-
my
that's
favorite
not happening.
OSRS streamer or RuneScape streamer is gonna be Bodhi. I'm just letting chat know. You know, Bodhi is still the best, even though he's UK. So
My
Dom, I
favorite-
got to add on your stream.
My favorite
How do you feel?
RuneScape streamer is BZK25. He streams
Dude, I
RuneScape
would
all the time.
fucking blow up.
if I'm being
honest,
honest, he has the highest follower count, sir. So
Yeah.
therefore, he has to be the best, right? That's actually Oda
True.
Block.
In RuneScape? Hell no.
Oda Block is better. So
dude,
as he spams the emotes in the chat here. So anyone else got
I-
anything? Anyone else? Anyone else?
Nope.
No.
I mean, I could think of something, but I don't.
You don't need to think of anything.
Unless
That's
you want
just
me to go-
forcing it then.
Yeah, unless you want me to go on NA Copium for the next hour, then I think I'm good.
Damn,
I think that's
you're
been another
showing
episode
so
of the
much.
Esports Rundown.
You're showing so much NA Cope right now with the fucking EG jersey.
I
Shut
know.
the
I
hell
have
up.
Thank you
I have so much to
guys.
say.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching, streaming, whatever you guys are doing. Thank you guys so much. Have a good rest of your night or day.
And then also, real quick before you end, I want to
Jazz
say
hands.
thank you for all the follows
End.
on Dom's channel, the Domda. This is where we
The
stream it every
Domda.
single day, or not every single day, every single week. Then go follow Cam. Is it here, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm pointing at Camzy. That's
Camzy's down here.
my-
Camzy's
on
down
Kick.
here.
Yeah, so where Dom's pointing, that's Camzy, and then right below me, that's Cam. Go follow Cam at King Shots, and then follow this dumb, ugly face
Stupid.
at twitch.tv/BZK25. Yeah, you better say goodnight to your grandkids.
Anyways, good night, good night, Paisley.
Your
Good night,
niece and
Parker.
nephews, never mind, sorry.
Yep. Good night, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of your day.
Peace.
No.